Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel again. In this series, we are learning how can we clone the Facebook UI using React Native. I had cloned the story section in the previous video. If you hadn't seen the video, then go to my previous part. In this series, I'm gonna clone the post section of our homepage. As we can divide the post section in different parts like post top view, post bottom view, and main post. So let's create different folder for all of these. I'm going to create a folder for post top view, also create another folder for post bottom view. Now create the index file for both folder, index.js. Now write some code inside it. So import React and component from React. Also import text and view from React Native. Just copy this and paste it out. I need something from native base as well, so I'm gonna import thumbnail and card item. From native base. Copy this and paste it to the below. I'm gonna use some icon, so I'm gonna import Ioni icons from React Native Vector icons. Now export default class. I'm giving it name of post top view. You can give it name according to you. It will extend the component. Inside it, I'm going to create a render method which will return us a React element. Here I'm using the card item which holds some style as well. I'm giving the flex direction of row. Also justify content to the space between. Inside it, I'm gonna create a view. It has some style as well. I'm giving it flex direction of row. Inside it, I'm going to use thumbnail which hold the source. Inside source, I'm giving the path of one of my image which I have in my image folder. I had created that folder in my previous video. Self close it, and I'm giving it a resize method of scale. I create another view which holds some style. From left, it will be 3. And it will hold a username and time of post. So I'm using text. and inside it I'm using this dot props dot name. So when we are call this component, so I can simply pass the property of the name. In style, I'm giving font weight of 700, and it holds some color of I'm giving it color of black. Whenever we are going to call the component, inside it we need to pass some property, so it automatically wrap inside this text. Also do the same thing for time as well. I'm using this dot props dot time. Now I need another icon, ioni icons, name of iOS mode, which simply show us three dots. I'm giving it size of I think 24 will be enough. Just save it out and copy this and paste in post bottom view. Post bottom view. I'm sorry. Inside the render method, I had clear all of this and change the class name as well. Post bottom view. Also, I need touchable opacity. So just clear it and write touchable opacity. Also, I need a style sheet. And from native base, I need only card item, so I do not need any thumbnail mode. And from React Native vector icons, I'm using end design icon for this. Also, I need material community icons as well. In return method, I'm using card item, which hold a style. I'm giving it a reference of style.react section. We will implement this style later on. Inside it, I'm using a touchable opacity, which holds some style as well. I'm giving it reference of styles.reaction content. Also change react section to the reaction section. Inside it, I'm gonna use end design icon of name like to. I'm giving it size of 24 and also color of gray. I'm using text as well, like. Copy the part of touchable opacity and paste it 2 times, as we need comment and share also. So in place of end design, I'm using material community icons with the name of comment outline, comment dash outline. I'm giving it size of 22 and change the text to the comment. Also, I'll use material community icon for share icon as well. Give it name of share, and I'm giving it size of 30. Also change the text to the share. Save it out. Now I create a file data.js which hold all of data of our post. Like in Facebook, we have different type of post like text post, image post, and video post. In data file, I'll define one more part like a type, which type of post we have. So on the base of type, we will make the condition how to show the post. So I'm giving it the username of Saturday developer. You can use the name of your. Also, I'm giving it some dummy time of 2 hours, and I'm giving it post source. Inside it, I'm gonna give the path of our image. Mickey.jpg. Then after, I have to pass the type of post. So in type, I'm gonna write the image. Just copy this and paste it below. Change the type to the text. Also change the post source. I'll write some dummy text here. You can write any text according to you. Always be the first guy in your band you are in. Just copy this line and paste it 2 or 3 times. Save it out. We're ready to move further. Now come to the index file of post. Here I'll use dimension and image. So import both of these from React Native. I need something from native base as well. So import card from native base. Also I need import data from data. And I need to import both of my component which I had created, post top view and post bottom view.
save it out. Now I need one more thing, flash list. That's fine. Now remove the text from the return. Here I'm use flat list. Use data equal to, give the reference of data which I had import from the data.js file. Also key extractor, item, comma index, that will provide the unique value to the every element of data. So index dot toString, also render item, I'm using item here. You can give it any name according to you, what will be suitable to you. So here I'm create the scope of this. Inside it I'm using a view which hold a function called all post, and in the parameter I'll pass the reference of item. So in the parameter I'm passing all of my data which came from data.js file to the all post function. So let's define it here. I'm using a variable const all post which hold an arrow function. Inside parameter I'm using item, and after the arrow let's create the scope of the function. If item dot type double equal to text, then return a card. Inside it I'm using post top view, and also we had bind it with some property like this dot props dot name. So I'm giving the item dot username to that name. Similarly do the same thing for the time as well. Time equal to item dot time. As I had created post top view as a component, so for every post we do not need to write the code again and again. I simply import here, and for every post it will take the code automatically. I just need to call the component and pass the property according to me, like my username and time. Inside it I take a view which holds some style, align item to the center, and justify content to the center as well. Also from left I'm giving it the code again and again. Also, I'm using another condition, else if. Just change the item dot type to the image. Now change the style of view as well. Border width, I'm giving it a border bottom width of 1, and giving border color of gray. Also, I need a border top width of 1. As we are using image, so in place of text, I use image and giving it a source of item dot post source. That will automatically grab the source from data.js file. Also, I'm giving it some style. It will hold the height of dimension dot get screen dot height. Divide by 1.8. Also, I'm giving it a width of 100% because when your phone is in landscape mode, it will take whole screen width automatically. I'm giving it resize method of scale. Also, I'm giving it resize mode of cover. Self close it. Fine, we good to go. I think I forgot to implement style in post bottom view. Let me implement it. This. So I'm using const styles is equal to styles.create. Reaction content. Reaction section. I'm giving it a flex direction of row. Also, I'm use justify content to the space between. I'll change it to the space around. As you can see in Facebook, like, comment, and share icon had a space surrounding all of them. So I'm using reaction content which hold the flex direction of row as well, and align item to the center. Also justify content to the center as well. So in index.js file, make sure you are index.js file of our home screen. So here I'll use the scroll view. So import scroll view from React Native and wrap all of this all of our component inside this scroll view. Like when we scroll down the screen, so all screen will be move up. So try to run our project. Use command react native run android. Oops, I had made some mistake. Okay, in data.js file, I had to use colon in play in the post source part. Now reload the program again. Here you can see the output. This is our desired output. When you scroll down, you will see another post type. Like I had defined the type of text type post, and here we have our like, comment, and share part. Post bottom view. You can perform any action according to you. I think I had done with the home page. So we will implement next part in the next video.